I can't believe I'm seeing you again. Of all the companies in this city, why did it have to be this one? We cut ties years ago and now we meet at work. What terrible luck! I thought I'd never have to face you again after what happened, but looks like we'll be seeing each other every day now.
This really is the worst reunion ever. I never imagined the new temp worker would be you, Michelle. When HR said we were getting someone new, I never expected it to be you.
Come on, don't be so dramatic. When was the last time we saw each other? Let me think. Oh, right, it was when I stole your boyfriend. Wow, has it really been 5 years already?
Yes, exactly. It's been 5 years since you made a move on your best friend's boyfriend and destroyed our friendship. 5 long years since you betrayed the person who trusted you most. Right after that, I moved to a new job and department to start fresh. I had to rebuild my entire life because of what you did. I never thought I'd have to see you again.
Yeah, you disappeared so quickly. One day you were there, the next you were gone without a trace. After that, I only dated him for like 3 days before we broke up, so it wasn't even worth it, to be honest. I was actually going to give him back to you, but when I tried to contact you, you ignored me, and you already moved. I was so surprised.
I didn't want my ex back after my best friend stole him. Did you really think I'd take him back like nothing happened? You heard he was going to be a doctor and went after him. You always had a thing for successful men, even back then. But then you found out he was still just a med student and dumped him, right? Once you realized he wouldn't be rich anytime soon, you just lost interest.
Okay, you got me there. Speaking of that med student ex, did you hear he kept failing his medical licensing exam? He failed 5 times, and now he's just helping out at his family's liquor store. Can you believe it? All that studying for nothing. I'm so glad I cut him loose after 3 days. In a way, you should thank me for helping you dodge that bullet. Think about how miserable you'd be if you'd married him.
Excuse me? Are you seriously trying to make this sound like you did me a favor?
I mean, if you'd stayed with him, you never would have become a doctor's wife anyway. You didn't waste your life, so that's good. You could have been stuck supporting a failed medical student, so you should be grateful to me. I basically saved you from a life of poverty.
Don't be ridiculous. The fact that you made a move on your best friend's boyfriend doesn't just disappear. You broke every rule of friendship. Whatever the outcome, I'll never forgive you, Michelle. Some betrayals can't be undone with time or excuses.
Aw, come on! We're seeing each other again after 5 years. Let's let bygones be bygones. Life's too short to hold on to old grudges. Besides, we're both still single with no luck in love, right? We're in the same boat now. Let's work together to find husbands. 2 single women supporting each other. Wouldn't that be nice?
Excuse me?
Actually, I have a mixer set up tonight with some lawyer guys. They're all supposedly successful and looking for wives. Since we're reuniting, let's celebrate at this mixer. I promise no more stealing. Let's compete fair and square for boyfriends. May the best woman win this time.
Sorry, but I'm already married, so I won't be going to any mixers, and I have no interest in competing with you for anything.
What? Married? Since when? How is that possible?
I have no intention of letting bygones be bygones, and I won't help you find a boyfriend either. Please, even if we work at the same place, don't get involved with me. I want nothing to do with you.
Wait just a minute. What do you mean you're married? I never got any announcement, and your last name hasn't even changed. How was I supposed to know? When did this happen? Who did you marry? This is such a shock.
I don't send marriage announcements to people who aren't my friends. As for my last name, it just happened that my husband and I had the same surname, so my name didn't change after marriage. It was quite convenient, actually.
Really? Your last name is pretty unusual. What a coincidence. What are the odds of that happening?
Haven't you figured it out yet? Think about it, Michelle. It means I have the same last name as the CEO of this company.
Wait, you don't mean? No way, that's impossible.
That's right. I married the CEO of this company. You obviously knew the name of the CEO of your new workplace, right? They should have mentioned it during your orientation.
No way! Wait! So that means you're the CEO's wife? You're living the high life as a wealthy CEO's wife?
I'm not really in the mood for a luxurious lifestyle. We only got married last year. And I'm still working as a regular employee.
What? That's not fair!
What?
I'm still single and you got married first. And not just to anyone, you married the company CEO. That's just not fair. Not fair at all. Why do you get to have a happy marriage? I'm the one who should be living the good life.
I have every right to be happy too. I did experience the misfortune of having my boyfriend stolen by my best friend. I worked hard to rebuild my life after that. I deserve whatever happiness I found.
I'm going to steal your husband from you again, just like I did with your boyfriend.
What? You just said you wouldn't steal anymore. You can't be serious right now.
But I want to be a CEO's wife too. I've always dreamed of marrying rich. This is my chance to finally get what I deserve.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm already married. This is different from just stealing a boyfriend. If you commit adultery, you'll lose a lot. This isn't some college romance. There are real consequences. Legal consequences.
But what I'd gain would be so much more. A CEO could easily cover my legal fees. Even if I lose my savings, he'd make that back quickly. I'm not afraid of losing anything. Rich men know how to handle these situations.
What did you just say? You're talking about destroying a marriage. Have you lost your mind completely?
Who knew reuniting with an old friend would lead to such a fateful encounter? This must be destiny calling. I'm even more excited about coming to work tomorrow. Your husband is mine.
Sorry the business trip took so long, Sarah. I'll be back in the States soon.
All right, I'll pick you up at the airport. By the way, have you gotten any strange contacts lately, like from female acquaintances of mine, or any women you don't know?
Contacts? I haven't gotten anything like that. Why are you asking? Did something happen? You sound worried about something.
Well, I accidentally ran into an old acquaintance, someone from my past that I'd hoped never to see again. She once stole my ex-boyfriend, and I cut ties with her after that, but we coincidentally met again at work.
Oh, wow, what a situation. That must have been uncomfortable for you. How did she react when she saw you?
That's not even the worst part. When I told her I was married to you, she said, "Being a CEO's wife isn't fair. I'll take him for myself."
What? She said she'd steal me? Who does she think she is? What kind of person says something like that?
At work, she does her job properly, so I can't say anything, but it seems like she's planning something. That's why I thought she might be secretly contacting you. I'm worried she might try to approach you directly.
I haven't gotten any suspicious contacts like that, but that woman sounds pretty dangerous, declaring she'll steal an acquaintance's husband. That's not normal behavior at all.
I'm sorry for getting you mixed up in this weird situation. I never expected my past to come back and affect you. Just be careful of suspicious women, especially female acquaintances of mine. If anyone mentions my name, be extra cautious.
Got it. If I get any contacts like that, I'll report it to you immediately. I would never do anything to make you anxious, so don't worry.
I finally did it! Successfully stole your CEO husband! The CEO's wife position is mine now! I can't believe how easy it was!
What did you say? You can't be serious right now!
He's completely infatuated with me. I barely had to try. He fell for me instantly. Yesterday, when I said I wanted to see him, he interrupted an important meeting just to come see me.
What? That's impossible!
He also said temp work doesn't suit me. He thinks I'm too good for manual labor. He promised to give me $3,000 a month as allowance. Plus, he bought me my own apartment. He loves me way more than his wife.
$3,000 allowance and an apartment? My husband really did all that? This doesn't sound like him at all.
That's right! He said he'd never met anyone as cute and charming as me. He couldn't stop complimenting my looks and personality. When I asked, "What about your wife?" he said, "It was an arranged marriage anyway, so I don't care about my wife." Can you believe he said that about you?
What?
I was wondering how you managed to marry a CEO. So that's how it was. It all makes sense now. Poor Nathan had to marry a woman he didn't love. That's why I'll love him enough for both of us.
Wait, Michelle. Nathan, are you actually dating the CEO?
That's what I've been telling you. I'm now dating your husband, who's the CEO of our company. Oh, and I already told him all about you.
About me? What exactly did you tell him?
I told him you're the type of loser who gets her men stolen, and he burst out laughing. He found it hilarious that you couldn't keep a boyfriend. He said the woman by a CEO's side needs to be strong. Loser women are not welcome. He completely agreed with my assessment of you.
So what exactly are you trying to say? What's the point of all this?
He's divorcing you. You're being thrown away. He said he's dumping you.
Huh?
A loser doesn't suit the CEO's wife position. When I told the CEO about your past, he immediately said he'd divorce you and marry me. You're about to lose everything, Sarah.
The CEO was fired, though.
What?
Because he's fired, he's unemployed. Marrying someone like that would truly be love. Please be happy with him. I'm sure you two will be very happy together.
Wait, what do you mean fired? He's the company's CEO. Someone like that can't just suddenly get fired. You're lying to try to ruin my happiness.
He was the acting CEO, and instead of handling the CEO's work properly, he got a girlfriend, interrupted meetings, bought apartments. Of course, when the real CEO came back, he'd be immediately fired.
What? Acting CEO? What does that mean? And what do you mean real CEO? The CEO of this company is Nathan.
No, it's my husband, David. Nathan is his cousin. He was just filling in during David's long overseas business trip.
Acting? You mean he was just a substitute?
I married David last year, but right after that, he had to go abroad for business. The global situation became unstable and he couldn't return back. Trade wars, political tensions, you know how it is. So we had no choice but to appoint an acting CEO. It was supposed to be temporary until David could return.
And that was Nathan?
Exactly. Since it was originally a family business, the other executives recommended Nathan since he was about the same age, but once he got the position, he became a terrible CEO, doing whatever he wanted. My husband and the other executives were really struggling with it.
Oh no!
Finally, my husband could have returned back, and this morning, acting CEO Nathan was fired from his position. The board meeting was unanimous. He even has to quit the company. He'll never be involved with our company again.
But then, the CEO I was dating wasn't the real CEO, but just a fake? I thought I successfully stole him from you, but it was all a misunderstanding. I was seducing the wrong person this entire time.
Once he's fired, he has almost no abilities. No real business connections outside this company either. So you should prepare to move out of that apartment too. Apparently, it was bought under the company name.
What?
You should also start job hunting. You quit your temp job because you were getting $3,000 allowance, right? You won't get that allowance anymore, and with his firing, you're both unemployed. Two unemployed people with no income.
No! This can't be happening. My perfect life is crumbling.
Well, good luck with everything. I'm busy welcoming my husband back from his trip.
The firing procedures are all complete. Thanks for your help with this. Your information made everything much smoother.
I didn't really do anything special. I just told you what was happening.
No, because you told me about the affair, everything went smoothly. I can't believe he used company expenses to buy his mistress an apartment. The auditing team found so many irregularities. There had been issues with unaccounted expenses for a while. Finally, we discovered it was all money spent on his affair. Having all that evidence made it easy to fire him.
I'm glad I could help then, but I feel bad for Nathan's wife. My acquaintance caused Nathan to have an affair. I heard they're getting divorced. She must be devastated by all this.
Actually, his wife was grateful to us. She'd been considering divorce for a while, so this was good timing. She said this affair gave her the perfect excuse. She's been unhappy for years, apparently.
Really? I would never have guessed.
Originally, Nathan's wife married him to help save her family's struggling business. It was more of a business arrangement than a love match, but now the situation is completely reversed. Nathan's family business is the one struggling now. Recently, her family has been the one providing financial support. The power dynamic completely shifted.
Oh my.
But Nathan kept looking down on his wife and doing whatever he wanted since their marriage. He treated her like she was beneath him, even though her family was keeping his afloat. Of course she'd consider divorce.
So Nathan's affair gave her good grounds for divorce, and probably a better settlement too.
Exactly. She seemed quiet and reserved, but she was so lively now, like a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. She even said she should thank the other woman for giving her the push she needed to finally leave.
If she's that cheerful, I'm relieved. Maybe I should give her Michelle's contact information, in case she wants to express her gratitude personally. Could you pass it along through your connections?
I'm sure she'd be delighted. Well, then I'll talk to you later. There's a huge pile of work that Nathan neglected while he was slacking off, so I'll be busy working on that.
Understood. Well then, good luck with work.
What should I do, Sarah? Nathan's wife is suing me for damages. This is a complete nightmare. I immediately broke up with him and tried to run away, but somehow she knows my contact info and address.
That's because I gave them to his wife. I told her I knew the other woman and could provide information. I thought it was the right thing to do.
So you betrayed me? I can't believe you'd sell out your best friend's information. How could you do this to me?
Huh? I never agreed to be on your side, and we're not best friends. Why would I protect you?
What did you say?
Stop running away and pay the damages properly. That's how adults take responsibility. You made your choice. Now face the consequences.
But I was just confused. I thought Nathan was your husband, so I tried to steal him. I had no idea he was acting CEO and someone else's husband. It was just a misunderstanding, so the damage claim should be invalid. I'm a victim of circumstances too.
Even if it was a misunderstanding, the fact remains that you deliberately approached a married man to steal him. Stop making excuses and pay his wife the damages. Take responsibility for your actions.
Don't say it so casually. Do you know how much I'm being sued for? It's just adultery damages, but they want $300,000. That's more money than I've ever seen in my life.
Oh wow, that much?
Yes, his wife and her parents came after me. As a daughter from a wealthy family, they said I needed to take responsibility for putting a black mark on their precious daughter's record. They said they wanted to sue for even more. But since it was a misunderstanding, they generously cut it in half. Half! And it's still $300,000.
Oh, how kind of them.
Where's the kindness? Even half is $300,000. $300,000! You could build a house in the countryside with that money. Suing for that amount in damages is too much. It's completely unreasonable.
But there's no upper limit on damages. If that's how much they were hurt, you need to pay it. Emotional distress, reputation damage, legal fees. If you disagree, get a lawyer and negotiate. That's how the legal system works.
Don't say it so casually. Getting a lawyer isn't free.
That's true, and finding a competent lawyer who can stand up to wealthy people, who have their own legal team, would cost quite a lot of money. Probably more than you can afford right now.
That's why I told them I'd give Nathan back. I said they could have him and I'd disappear. But they said, we don't need him anymore, and refused. And he keeps clinging to me, saying not to abandon him. It's the worst. His and my damages combined total up to $700,000.
Wow, like winning a terrible lottery. That's quite the debt to accumulate in such a short time.
I asked Nathan to help, but he says he doesn't have that kind of money. When he got fired, his family cut him off too. They took away the black card his parents gave him, and all his savings are gone. We both became penniless in an instant.
You were going to be a CEO's wife, but ended up in this mess. Life certainly takes unexpected turns.
So please help me. We had our issues in the past, but we were best friends originally. Let's remember the good times and make up.
Huh? You want me to help you after everything you've done?
Borrow money from your CEO husband to cover our damages. $700,000 is nothing to a CEO. You and I are best friends, and your husband and Nathan are cousins. You have every reason to help us. It's practically a family obligation.
Absolutely not. I cut ties with you long ago. My husband is completely fed up with Nathan too. He said he never wants Nathan involved with him or the company again. Why would we help the people who tried to destroy our lives?
But
just take out loans and pay the damages. That's your only option.
That's cruel, Sarah. Are you okay with your best friend living in poverty? With $700,000 in debt, I'll have no choice but to work at nightclubs. Are you fine with your best friend going down that path?
I'm totally fine with it. You seem good at stealing and charming men. This might actually be the perfect career change for you. You'll finally be using your natural talents. Work hard and pay back those debts.
What? How can you be so heartless?
Besides, you wanted to get married so badly. Even if he's unemployed, you have someone who'll stay by your side. Please, be happy with Nathan forever. I'll enjoy my happy married life with my husband too.
There's no way I can be happy in this situation. Please don't abandon me. I'll apologize for everything from the past. I'll bow down, shave my head, do whatever it takes. Please help us.
Michelle panicked and tried to flee, screaming, "I don't need a $300,000 lawsuit and an unemployed man." But before she could escape, Nathan secretly submitted their marriage certificate to the city hall. He also told her, "I borrowed the money for the damages. Your name is on the guarantor line," making it impossible for her to run away. After that, they both ended up working at nightclubs, but Michelle apparently isn't earning as much as expected. Nathan is actually making significantly more money. Now, Michelle is the one desperately trying to please Nathan so he won't abandon her. Hey, Henry, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up? I'm just finishing up some work stuff.
I wanted to tell you that I'm getting married.
Wait, what? Are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm completely serious.
Oh my god, you're finally getting married too? I can't believe my little sister is finally settling down. Marriage is great. Seriously, it changes everything about how you see life. No matter how tough work gets, having family makes you want to work harder. Julie and I have been so happy since we got married. There's something about having that partnership that just motivates you.
That's exactly what I'm hoping for. I want to have a supportive relationship like you and Julie. You two always seem so happy together. So I'd like to introduce my fiancé to you guys. I think you'll really like him. Are you free this weekend?
Well, I'm free, I guess. My schedule's pretty packed these days with work, but I can probably make some time for my sister's big announcement.
Really?
But first, I need some details. Let me ask about this guy's age and what company he works for.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
You know I transferred to a top-tier company this year, right? Things have really changed for me career-wise, so I want to know if this guy is worthy of meeting someone like me. I mean, I have a certain reputation to maintain now.
I heard about your job transfer from Mom. She mentioned you were really excited about it. Didn't you transfer to a famous securities firm?
Yeah, and after the transfer, I'm now making $200,000 a year! Can you believe that? $200,000! That's like $100 an hour? I'm finally in the big leagues now. If this guy is worth meeting someone like me, I'll clear my weekend schedule for ya. But if he's just some average guy...
Excuse me? What do you mean worth meeting? That's rude to him. He's going to be your brother-in-law. It's natural for a brother to meet his sister's fiancé. This shouldn't be about whether he's worthy of anything. Stop saying weird things and just accept the plan.
What are you talking about, Sarah? You don't understand how things work in the corporate world. Even if he's my sister's fiancé, I won't meet a worthless guy. I have colleagues and clients to think about. That's just how it is with men who work at top-tier companies.
What did you just say? I can't believe you're talking like this.
Listen, men who work at top-tier companies don't meet with second or third-rate people. It's not personal, it's just business hierarchy. I just don't have time to meet with inferior people. My time is literally worth $100 an hour now.
Fine, if top tier is what you want, then great. My fiancé is super top tier, so don't worry. You want to know what he does for work? He took over his family's farm.
Huh? Did you just say farm?
Yes, and he's amazing at it. And the vegetables he grows there are absolutely delicious and amazing. His produce is known throughout the entire region. People specifically seek out his vegetables to buy them. He's super top tier in the agriculture industry. Restaurants compete to get his vegetables.
Come on, you're kidding me. Just a farmer being super top tier? Sarah, please tell me this is some kind of joke. Hey, Sarah, do you have dirt in your brains? I can't believe you're being serious right now.
What do you mean? Why are you laughing at him?
Farming is just bottom-tier primary industry, right? It's literally the lowest level of economic activity. There's no way someone doing that job could be super top tier. And just because he can grow tasty vegetables, that's nothing to brag about. Anyone can grow vegetables if they try hard enough.
What did you just say? Do you have any idea how hard farming is? Do you know anything about agriculture at all?
I thought your fiancé might work at some mid-sized company, maybe in sales or management or something respectable. But marrying a bottom-tier farmer is even worse. Sarah, you could have done so much better. It's sad that my cute sister is marrying into a poor farm family, but I won't deny my sister's life choices. I just hope you know what you're getting into. Good luck getting dirty with mud every day.
Sarah, I heard from Henry. He just told me the big news. You're marrying a farmer, right?
Yes, but Henry doesn't seem to like it. He was actually really rude about it. Julie, I'm sorry to ask you this, but could you please mediate between us somehow? I really need your help with this.
What? Me? Why would I need to get involved in this?
My brother's prejudice really ticks me off, but I can't just get married without introducing my fiancé. Family is important to both of us. I can't tell him he said he doesn't want to meet a poor farmer. He'd be so hurt and confused. So please, use your influence to help us somehow. You're good at handling Henry when he gets like this. It's just having dinner together with you two for the introduction. Nothing fancy, just a simple family dinner.
I'm sorry, Sarah. That request is a bit difficult. I don't think I can help you with this one.
No way! But why? I thought you'd understand. Of course we'll pay for the meal. We can go anywhere you want.
It's not about that. I also don't want to meet a poor farmer either. So sorry, but could you give up on the dinner with us? It's just not going to work out.
What? Not just Henry, but you won't accept me either, Julie?
I'm not opposing your marriage. You're free to marry whoever makes you happy. It's just that there's a way too much of a gap between your fiancé and us. We move in completely different social circles. Both Henry and I don't want to breathe the same air as bottom-tier people.
What? I can't believe you just said that.
Look, let me explain our position. Henry succeeded with his job transfer and makes $200,000 a year. I've always worked at a major corporation and was just promoted to a department head. We're both climbing the corporate ladder successfully. So we're both major corporation employees, a power couple. We have networking events, corporate dinners, country club memberships. So comparing people like us and some rural country farmer, even if we're family by marriage, I can't get along with bottom-tier people. It would hurt our professional image.
Wait a minute. Are you calling my fiancé and me bottom tier? Is that really how you see us?
Who else would I be talking about? Sarah, you have to be realistic about these things.
Take back those words immediately. Poor farmer, country farmer, and now bottom tier. What terrible language you've been using. That's disrespectful to both me and him. I thought you cared about me as family.
Even if it's disrespectful, it's the truth. I'm just being honest about the social hierarchy. Then let me ask you, what's a farmer's annual income? Do you think just growing vegetables supports society? What kind of future can he really provide for you?
What? How can you ask such horrible questions?
Both Henry and I work at top companies supporting society. We're involved in major financial decisions and marketing strategies. We both make over $100,000 a year, and we're definitely keeping the economy running. We deal with millions of dollars in transactions and campaigns.
So you think that makes you superior? Money isn't everything in life. Farmers also contribute to society and the economy. Without farmers, people like you couldn't even eat.
Don't compare that to your small-scale $1 per vegetable economy. Because we're actually moving millions of dollars. There's a huge difference in scale and importance.
It seems like you'll always look down on us, no matter what. I can't believe you think the same way as Henry. I thought you were more open-minded than this. Fine. If that's how you feel, you don't have to meet him. I won't introduce him to both of you. We don't need people like you in our lives.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. Actually, that makes things easier for everyone.
but please, at least attend the wedding. I'll make up some excuse for him now, but if my brother and sister-in-law don't even come to the ceremony, I can't cover for that. People will ask questions I can't answer.
Fine. It'll be annoying, but I suppose we'll attend the wedding. I can sit through the ceremony for family appearances. From now on, we'll just do the minimum family interactions like weddings and funerals.
Julie, where are you right now? The ceremony is about to start, but you haven't shown up. And I can't reach Henry either. Did something happen? People are starting to ask where you are.
Sorry, Sarah. There's no trouble. We actually made it to the venue. We're here, just outside of the venue.
Then please, come in quickly. Once you check in, we'll show you to your seats right away. My husband is waiting to greet you both. He's been looking forward to finally meeting you.
Then could you tell him this? Tell him the brother and sister-in-law had to cancel. Make up whatever excuse you want.
What? What are you talking about?
Sorry for the short notice, but we've decided to skip today's ceremony. We're going straight to catch the train home. This whole thing just isn't for us.
Wait a minute. You came all the way to the venue, but you're going home? What does that mean? Do you realize how this looks? Don't tell me. You think a farming couple's wedding isn't worth attending? Is that what this is really about?
You figured it out! Yes, that's exactly right! I'm impressed you caught on so quickly.
What did you say? I can't believe you actually admitted that!
We did adjust our schedules for you and took time off work and traveled all this way, but this ceremony is in the middle of nowhere, and the venue is old-fashioned and not to the refined taste of us city dwellers. The decorations are so rustic and simple. Staying here for hours would make me sick. It's just not the kind of elegant affair we're used to.
Skipping your sister-in-law's wedding for reasons like that. Aren't you embarrassed? How can you be so shallow and cruel?
Shouldn't you be embarrassed? Inviting your top-tier brother and sister-in-law to such a low-level wedding. The whole thing is beneath our standards. It's made me lose all desire to give you even the wedding gift. We can't give our gift money to a poor farming couple. It would be a waste of our hard-earned money.
What? Are you serious right now?
We did properly prepare and bring a wedding gift for you, but this is money we earned through hard work, right? Through our professional expertise and corporate success. Giving it to poor country people makes me so frustrated. It's like throwing money down a drain.
Wedding gifts are expressions of celebration, not mandatory. They're supposed to come from the heart. But I guess top-tier corporate employees don't have that kind of heart or financial generosity.
Don't misunderstand. We're not being cheap. It's just that we worked hard as a couple to earn this money, so we don't like giving it to worthless people. Our money should go to people who can appreciate its value.
So you're saying my husband and I aren't worth receiving a wedding gift from my brother and you? That we're just worthless people?
Yes, not to a dirty, poor farming couple. At least we want our gift money to be used in a stylish, happy way, like for a nice honeymoon or elegant home furnishings, but it might just go toward buying muddy tractors or farm equipment covered in dirt and manure. Thinking about our precious gift money being wasted like that kills my motivation.
I see. So that's how it is. You've made your feelings perfectly clear.
Anyway, we're leaving now. Wedding gifts for poor farmers are a waste. We're skipping the wedding of worthless people.
Please, don't ever come.
As if. Maybe we'll do some country sightseeing on the way back, though there's probably nothing to see in this backwater place. Really, ending your life in such a rural area? Farmers are so pitiful. Sarah, you'll probably regret marrying into a farm family soon.
Though this will be your next transfer destination.
Huh? What are you talking about now?
I'm happy being with someone I love, and if I can make delicious produce with him, that's all I need. But for someone without that sensitivity like you, it will probably be just a boring life. Even if you regret it later, it'll be too late, but good luck.
Wait, what did that mean? My transfer destination? What are you trying to say?
You'll find out soon enough. Well, the ceremony is starting, so I'll excuse myself. Enjoy your country sightseeing, and please, have a safe trip home with Henry.
Hey, Sarah! What is the meaning of this? Something very strange just happened. I just got an urgent call from the company. The CEO personally issued me a transfer order, and I have to go to this backwater place all by myself. To some rural branch office in the middle of nowhere.
Well, congratulations. If you can't get back to headquarters, you might spend your whole life in the backwater, just like us worthless country people.
Stop joking and explain! What you said really happened! This can't be a coincidence! What did you do to my company? This sudden CEO transfer order is way too strange! These things don't just happen out of nowhere!
I just talked to the CEO who came to our wedding ceremony. He was very interested in our conversation. I said your marketing department head doesn't understand the value of agriculture. So maybe you should have her study somewhere. And please leave immediately.
What? The CEO came to the ceremony? That's impossible! Moreover, to your farming wedding?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Our company is super top tier. We deal with Fortune 500 clients. The CEO of that company coming to some country farm wedding. This doesn't make any sense.
It's surprising, right? But he came with a wedding gift even though we didn't invite him. A very generous one, actually.
What? This is impossible.
He's been asking us to supply vegetables for years, but my husband kept refusing that request. So the CEO personally brought a wedding gift for us today. He said celebrations should be celebrated regardless of business. He's actually a very down-to-earth person.
What? Our CEO has been trying to do business with your husband?
This really touched my husband's heart, so he was asking staff if we could arrange a seat for him. But then we got the complete opposite treatment from one of his employees. My husband was really disappointed. He said he couldn't trust a company that employs people with such attitudes.
Sarah, did you tell the CEO my name yet? Please tell me you didn't mention me specifically.
Of course, I told him everything. Your name, your position, your exact words. And then I asked him to leave.
What? You told him everything I said?
You might meet him on the train ride home. He was heading back to the city around the same time. Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, what's going on? Sarah? Your husband had a few $100,000 deposited with my company? Why didn't you tell me something so important? Do you have any idea what this means?
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean.
I got called into the company this morning, into the president's office with all the executives. Your husband withdrew a few $100,000 in assets and moved them all to another securities company. The entire account, all gone. He said he can't trust his money being held by a company with rude employees. And he specifically named me by name, Sarah, in front of everyone. I had no idea that was your husband. What's going on?
Wait a minute. I don't know what to say even if you suddenly tell me this. Even as his wife, I don't know which securities companies he uses or how much he has deposited. He handles all the business finances himself.
Then go ask him right now! This is a disaster for my career! And find out why a poor farmer has that much money! It's weird for a bottom-tier farmer to have hundreds of thousands in assets! None of this makes sense!
There's nothing weird about it. Farmers can have assets too. And who decided we're a poor farming family anyway? You made that assumption based on your own prejudices. We're a $10 million annual sales farm.
What? $10 million annual sales? That's impossible. There's no way a mere farmer could make that much. Stop making stuff up.
You're the one making stuff up with your prejudices. He employs workers and runs large-scale agriculture. He develops his own products and successfully branded them with great sales. Of course someone like him would have $10 million in annual sales. His operation is bigger than most small corporations.
No way! So the $10 million sales is real? But how is that possible?
Of course, and so are the few $100,000 in assets. Where and how he invests his money is his business. I'm not going to ask him for your sake, especially not after how you've treated him.
What? Sarah, you have to help me fix this!
And don't contact us anymore. I don't want to know people who can't respect my husband. Forget about weddings and funerals. We're never interacting again.
I'm so sorry for everything. Please, Sarah, you have to listen to me. I had no idea your husband was the new client the CEO himself was pursuing. I'm sorry for being so rude without knowing. I was completely wrong about everything.
I don't need your apology, and my husband isn't your new client anymore. He canceled everything right before signing. The deal is completely off the table.
Please reconsider. The CEO really wants to use your vegetables for the new business. I'll be fired if this deal is off. My entire career will be ruined.
Is that so? And what does that have to do with us? You made it clear we're worthless people.
What? Please don't say that.
Whether you get fired or not has nothing to do with us. You brought this on yourself.
Don't be so cold. Please reconsider. I'm your brother's wife. Wouldn't it be awkward for you if your sister-in-law gets fired?
Not at all. You stopped being family when you skipped my wedding.
What?
And even if my husband reconsidered and made a contract, you'd still get fired. My husband said he'd be willing to renew the contract if that was a condition.
What? He specifically wants me fired?
That's how much you angered my husband. He worked hard so agriculture wouldn't be mocked as unprofitable and steadily built up the company until he could employ workers. I've been by his side watching his struggles. You mocked all his hard work, so this is deserved punishment. He won't do business with companies that don't respect farmers.
But I'll apologize for all my past rudeness. I'm truly sorry, and I'll even bow down to you. I'll do whatever it takes to make this right.
You'll even bow down. That shows how you still look down on us. You're probably thinking, why should I have to apologize inside, right? Your apology isn't genuine at all.
That's not true. I really am sorry.
It's obvious you're still mocking agriculture and primary industry as just this and that. But without primary industry, there would be no secondary or tertiary industry. Vegetables are the foundation of meals, the foundation of living. Having delicious vegetables available everywhere at low prices is thanks to farmers. I don't want to associate with people who don't understand that.
No, Sarah. It's not that I'm looking down on farming. I was just being stupid.
Make all the excuses you want, but we will never forgive you. You had your chance to be respectful, and you chose cruelty instead. Now excuse me. Julie was immediately sent to stay with a local farm for about a month under the guise of CEO-ordered individual training, but she gave up after about a week and returned to headquarters, where she immediately submitted her resignation. According to the farm family that took her in, she cried over getting a little dirty and was completely useless. As for Henry, his supervisor told him to make up for the losses with profits, and in his first year after transferring, he was given quotas about 10 times higher than his colleagues. I heard he's been sleeping at the office every day working hard, but he's not getting results and has lost 20 pounds from stress. Since he's not producing results, his colleagues are bearing the burden, and no matter how much weight he loses or how hard he works, he spends his days receiving cold stares from inside and outside the company. Michelle, I'm sorry. I hate to ask, but could you come to the hospital right away? I was in an accident and I'm going to be hospitalized.
What? An accident?
While I was shopping, a drowsy driver crashed their car into the store, and I broke both my legs.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible!
The ambulance brought me here, but I'm all alone, so could you bring my insurance card and some clothes? The nurses said I'll need personal items for an extended stay.
Both legs broken? That's a really serious injury. When do you think you'll be discharged?
The doctor says I'll be hospitalized for at least a month. And there'll be physical therapy after treatment, too. They said it could take several months to walk normally again.
Hospitalized for a whole month? Then what's going to happen with the house during that time? Who's going to make dinner every day and do the cleaning? Who's going to do the stay-at-home mom's job?
Who? Obviously you two, of course. While I'm hospitalized, you'll need to take care of yourselves. I know it's a lot to ask, but I really need help right now.
Huh? I'm a busy college student. There's no way I can do it myself. That's totally unreasonable. I have my own life to live.
Even if you're busy, you only have morning classes. And you don't even have a part-time job, so you have time. I'm not asking you to do everything. Just help out while I recover.
Socializing is part of a college student's job. I'm busy going to cafes with friends every day and going out drinking. Those connections are important for my future. And now you want to dump your work on your daughter? That's the worst!
Even if you say that, I have both legs broken. You can't seriously expect me to do housework in this condition. I'm lying here in a hospital bed, unable to move.
Of course you should do it. I worked hard on my college finals, even when I had a high fever. I think it's the same thing. You're just lying in bed getting taken care of by nurses.
Michelle, I'm in serious pain here. The doctor said I was lucky to avoid more severe injuries.
Anyway, I can't bring the insurance card or clothes to you. I'm getting dressed to go to a drinking party with friends today. I already promised them I'd be there.
A drinking party in the middle of the day? Your mother is injured and you're prioritizing drinking?
Being able to drink from noon is the real college experience. I have to do things now that I won't be able to do when I'm an adult. These are precious memories I'm making. Anyway, I'm busy, so see ya. Mom, you should negotiate with a doctor to get discharged earlier.
Hey, Linda, are you okay? I heard the voicemail. You were in an accident? It was even on the news. I was shocked.
David, thanks for your hard work today. I hate to ask right away, but could you bring my insurance card and some clothes?
Huh? I don't know where any of that stuff is. You always handle all that organizational stuff.
The insurance card is in the living room cabinet, and my clothes are in my bedroom. Just grab a few comfortable outfits and my toiletries. The nurse said she'd keep the night entrance open when I explained the situation, so could you please bring them to the hospital after work?
After work?
Didn't you just finish work? Friday is no overtime day every week. I thought you'd be free to help your injured wife.
That's why I was planning to go drinking with colleagues. It's finally Friday night, and I already made reservations at a bar. The guys are counting on me to be there.
Huh? Your wife was in an accident and you're planning to go drinking? This is a serious situation, David.
But it's not life-threatening. You just broke both legs, right? Then there's no need to rush to the hospital. You're conscious and texting, so you're obviously fine.
Just broke both legs. That's still a serious injury. Your beloved wife is seriously injured and you won't even come to the hospital? I could have been killed in that accident.
But you're well enough to text like this, so it should be fine if I go drinking. The guys already ordered expensive whiskey for tonight. I'll bring the insurance card and clothes tomorrow, if I'm not too hungover.
What did you just say? If you're not too hungover? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's right. I have a sudden business trip next week, so I need you to prepare for that. You think you can do it? You know how particular I am about my travel arrangements.
Are you kidding me? I have both legs broken and will be hospitalized for at least a month. I might be hospitalized even longer than that. There's no way I can prepare for next week's business trip. How can you even think about business trips right now?
You'll be hospitalized for over a month? I thought you'd be home by the weekend.
Of course not. I was in a major accident that made the news.
And what about the house? You not being there for over a month? Who's gonna cook dinner every day and clean? Who's gonna wash my suits and shirts? I have important meetings next week and need fresh shirts.
Both you and Michelle only worry about yourselves. Don't you have any concern for your wife? At least say, leave the housework to us while I'm hospitalized. Show some compassion for what I'm going through.
That's impossible! Our house only functions because you're a stay-at-home mom! I work long hours to provide for this family. I never expected you'd be gone for a month because of something like this. What a useless wife you are!
What did you say? Useless? I'm the victim here. You've got to be kidding.
Damn, I guess we'll have to eat out for a whole month. And laundry is too much trouble, so I'll just buy all new underwear and socks. I'll bill you later for those extra living expenses.
I have to pay for it? These are basic household tasks that any adult should be able to handle.
Of course you need to pay for it. These are expenses caused by you, the stay-at-home mom, not being able to do your job. It's only natural that you take responsibility. This accident is disrupting our whole family system. Well then, work hard to get better quickly. I'm going drinking with my colleagues.
I can finally be discharged. I'll get my test results early next week, and based on that, then I can be discharged. The physical therapist says I'm making good progress.
Congratulations on your discharge! Finally, we can be free from eating out every day, and Dad can stop complaining about everything being messy.
So, I'd like you to come pick me up when I'm discharged. Dad has work on weekdays, so could you help out?
Huh? Me?
I scheduled it after your college classes, so it should be fine. So, could you come to the hospital next Monday after college?
That's impossible to arrange so suddenly. I'm going on a 2-week trip to Hawaii with Dad starting today. There's no way I can pick you up from the hospital.
You're going to Hawaii? Just the two of you alone?
Yeah, next week is exactly when my college summer break starts, so Dad took time off to match my schedule. We've been planning this for weeks. He said, let's have lots of fun while Mom's not around.
While I'm not around? What do you mean by that? His wife, your mother, is hospitalized with serious injuries. And you're going on a fun vacation by yourselves? How could you plan this without even telling me?
That's exactly why we can go. Dad said we can't enjoy ourselves when Mom's around, too.
What? What do you mean you can't enjoy yourselves when I'm around?
Having the housekeeper come on vacation would be suffocating, so he apparently wanted to go on vacation without you for a while. Dad said it would be nice to have a relaxing trip for once.
Suffocating? What's that supposed to mean? It's just a family going on vacation together. I've always tried to make our trips enjoyable for everyone.
But Mom, you act like a housekeeper even when we're on vacation. You're strict about departure times, and even when we stay somewhere, you fold clothes neatly. You pack our bags and organize everything like it's work. It's suffocating to be with someone like that. On vacation, we want to spend time being completely relaxed. No schedules, no cleaning, no organizing, just pure fun.
Instead of you time-careless people. I'm the one making sure we catch the trains and keep all the schedules. And even when traveling, it's bad manners to leave things messy. It's normal to pack up and organize sheets when checking out. Someone has to be responsible for these things.
You're so thoroughly soaked in housekeeper vibes, it's hilarious. At this point, you're more like a live-in housekeeper than a mom. It's perfect that you're not coming on vacation with us. We can finally experience what a real vacation feels like.
Huh? A live-in housekeeper? Is that really how you see me? I thought I was taking care of my family.
So anyway, Mom, just stay quietly at the hospital. I don't care whether you're hospitalized or discharged. The housekeeper can stay at the hospital and house sit.
Fine then. Goodbye. Enjoy your vacation without the housekeeper.
How cute. You're pouting. Don't worry, we'll buy a souvenir for the housekeeper too. And after you're discharged, please take care of us again. The house will probably be a mess when we get back.
No, I don't need any souvenirs. I'm quitting this family as of today, so goodbye.
Huh? What do you mean, quitting the family?
So enjoy your Hawaii trip. I'll be discharged by myself and leave that house. Since you see me as just a housekeeper, I'm resigning from the position.
Leave? What are you suddenly talking about? Are you so upset about house-sitting that you're running away and leaving the house? How stupid. You're being way too dramatic about this.
I wonder which one of us is stupid, treating your mother so poorly, calling me a housekeeper to my face. Well, I've been called for my final exam. Please give my regards to your father, too.
Hey, Mom! Where are you right now? Come home immediately! Explain this situation!
Oh, you're back from your Hawaii trip. How was it? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy your vacation without the suffocating housekeeper?
Never mind that. Explain the situation quickly. When we got home, all the furniture and appliances disappeared from the house. The house is completely empty, and I can't find you anywhere no matter where I look. Where did you disappear to? Dad is going crazy looking for you.
I told you, I'm quitting this family. While you were on vacation, I packed up and left. I will never tell you where I am.
Huh? But you can't just take everything.
By the way, the divorce papers have already been accepted. You're staying in your father's family registry, so you have nothing to do with me anymore. I'm legally free from this family.
No. Just wait. This is all happening too fast for me to keep up. Divorce papers? When did that happen?
Oh my, for someone who goes to college, you have quite a low-spec brain. Maybe it's because you drink every day like your father.
Huh? Don't insult my intelligence. This situation makes no sense.
You two made me choose divorce. I had already reached my limit with continuing as a family with you. I don't know any daughter who treats her mother like a housekeeper. I don't know any family that goes on vacation leaving only me behind, so never contact me again.
You're just upset because you couldn't go to Hawaii with us. Getting divorced over something like that is ridiculous. Dad is angry next to me too.
Do you really think I chose divorce just because of the vacation? There are many other reasons for the divorce, and all of them piled up until I reached my limit. That's why I packed up and left. The Hawaii trip was just the final straw.
Huh? What other reasons? We treated you fine.
I knew you both looked down on me on a daily basis. You completely dumped all the housework on me because I'm a stay-at-home mom. But you never showed any gratitude for it. And even when I was hospitalized, you didn't worry about me at all. I don't want to call people like this my family.
But taking the furniture and appliances is going too far. If you're leaving, just take your own stuff. Leave the family stuff for the family.
Yes, that's exactly what I did. I only took my own belongings. All the furniture and appliances in our house, they were bought with my savings from when I was single.
Huh? Didn't Dad buy those things? He's always talking about providing for the family.
There's not a single thing he bought. As soon as I became a stay-at-home mom, your father just coldly told me to manage with just the monthly living expenses. When I consulted him about replacing furniture and appliances, he said to buy anything over the monthly budget myself.
What? Why didn't you tell me about this?
At first, I tried my best saving up money, but appliances have this habit of all breaking at once when one breaks, so I decided to use all of my savings. Every appliance, every piece of furniture, I paid for it all.
All of them? The microwave, refrigerator, and TV? The washing machine and hairdryer too? Really everything?
Yes, everything was bought with my money, so I took everything with me. It's legally mine.
Then how are we supposed to live from now on? The house is completely empty, and you left too. How are Dad and I supposed to live? We don't even have a refrigerator to store food.
Live happily with your cheapskate father. Maybe he'll finally learn to appreciate what I provided. Well then, I'm busy preparing for my new life.
I don't accept this divorce! Filing divorce papers while the husband is away? This divorce is absolutely invalid! You can't just make unilateral decisions like this! If you come back now, I won't be angry with you! Be grateful for my generosity and come back! We can pretend this whole thing never happened!
Who would come back, you idiot? You should be the one showing gratitude. Be grateful to generous me for continuing our marriage this long. I wasted years of my life on you ungrateful people.
What? How dare you talk to your husband like that? I provided for this family for years!
Even if you don't accept it, the city office has already accepted and processed it. Our divorce has long been finalized. It's officially recorded in the government system.
No way! This kind of arbitrary divorce should be invalid! I never signed any divorce papers. You must have forged my signature. This kind of fake divorce filing should be invalid even if processed. I'm gonna report this as fraud.
Then you're fine, because it's your real handwriting. Go ahead and report it. They'll just confirm it's authentic.
Huh? That's impossible!
The divorce papers I submitted were definitely signed in your own handwriting. So there's no way it could be invalid.
No! That's strange. I don't remember signing anything like that. I would never agree to a divorce.
But you signed it right in front of me along with the hospital paperwork.
Huh? Along with hospital paperwork? When was this?
When you finally brought my clothes and insurance card, it had been more than a week after I was hospitalized. You had to fill out several hospital procedure forms then, remember? You were complaining about how much paperwork there was.
Oh, yeah, all those detailed consent forms and stuff. There were so many pages to sign.
I actually slipped the divorce papers in among those. I thought you'd surely notice. But you signed everything without noticing at all.
What? There were divorce papers in there? How could I not notice something that important?
It's green, and it clearly says divorce papers. I thought there was no way you'd sign it. A nurse who had been through divorce taught me this. Stupid husbands are really stupid and won't notice, so you'll be fine. She was absolutely right about you.
No way! I didn't notice anything like that at all! I was just trying to get through all the paperwork quickly. But now that I think about it, there might have been something like that. But why didn't you say anything?
So, I successfully submitted your handwritten divorce papers to the city office. The nurses I was indebted to served as witnesses. And so many people said, "Let me sign too," that I laughed. They all thought you deserved it after hearing how you treated me.
Hey, if the divorce is already done and can't be helped, is there any possibility you'd come back and remarry me? I promise I'll treat you better this time. I'll help with housework and appreciate you more.
Absolutely not. I would never make the same mistake twice. Well then, take good care of Michelle.
Please, Mom, come back! Let's all live together as a family of 3 again! I'll properly thank you from now on, so please, come back to take care of the house. I realize now how much work you did for us.
Huh? Now you want to thank me?
Dad is terrible. Since you left, he says I have to do all the housework from now on. He treats me like his personal servant.
You'll graduate college and become a working adult soon, so it's good practice. You'll leave home eventually, so work hard while you can. Consider it life skills training.
It's impossible. There's no way I can work hard enough. I have college classes and job hunting is starting soon. And because of Dad, I even have to work part-time now. There's absolutely no way I can do housework too. I'm exhausted every single day.
Wait, Michelle, you started working part-time? You absolutely refused, saying socializing was a college student's job. What changed your mind so suddenly?
I couldn't keep saying that anymore. Dad suddenly started saying our family has no money. He said if I don't contribute financially, I'll have to drop out of college, so I had no choice but to start working part-time.
What do you mean, no money? Your father always bragged about providing for the family.
Dad confessed the day you left. He'd been hiding it, but Dad got fired from his company. He managed to find another job, but his annual income dropped significantly, and unless someone as good at managing money as you handles it, our family finances are doomed. We're barely making ends meet now.
Fired from his company? I never heard about that either. When did this happen?
Dad was laid off from his company 3 years ago. But his pride wouldn't let him ask stay-at-home mom to work, so he just pretended everything was fine. He's been struggling with money this whole time.
Come to think of it, around that time, he stopped giving me even bonus money. Before that, he used to give me extra living expenses during bonus season. I thought he was just being stingy.
I hate this life. If you won't come back, then I want to go live with you. I heard through rumors that you found a job. I'm not asking for a luxurious life, so please live with me again. I'll be a better daughter, I promise.
I refuse. I don't want to see that stupid daughter's face anymore. You had your chance to treat me well.
Huh? But I'm different now. I understand how hard you worked.
I can't think of you as my daughter anymore, so I can't live with you. The damage you did to our relationship is irreparable.
Don't say that. I'm your one and only daughter. I'm the daughter you gave birth to. That has to count for something.
When that daughter treated me like a housekeeper, all my years of love and affection disappeared. You killed my maternal feelings with your cruelty. Well then, Michelle, take care. I'm leaving everything with your father to you. After that, Michelle and David never contacted me again. According to rumors, apparently the two of them are too busy to bother with me. Michelle started working part-time to cover living expenses. And after college classes end, she turns down all invitations from friends and heads straight to her part-time job. At first, friends were worried about her, but when Michelle honestly explained the situation, they were appalled, saying, "Poor mom, getting abandoned and struggling financially is totally deserved, and she lost her friends too." As for David, apparently he had been accumulating debt for a while to hide his reduced income. And even the recent Hawaii trip with Michelle was entirely paid for with borrowed money. Finally, his debt exceeded a total of $50,000. And collection notices started arriving at his company. Now he's apparently working hard at a miserable penny-pinching lifestyle together with Michelle.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.